Okay, so after reading your essay, I think you did a really good job with it. Um, at first, the first thing I noticed about reading your essay is you point out the title of each one of your texts that you chose to analyze, and then cited those right away. And I think that was really helpful reading through your essay because you do such a good job of referring back to those texts. And then underneath of that, you explain what each one of those texts' purpose was. Um, and so that was really interesting. And you did a really, really good job of picking a variety of texts from kind of all areas. And then a little bit further down, you did a really good job. A really good job of pointing out specific areas um, that you needed to improve on. Like, for example, you said I did not show abundant evidence to support my ideas. And then immediately after that, you gave an example of the composition of the video was really successful, which was pulled from your early paper in 2013. And then you pointed out that you did not specify what exactly the video was successful at doing. So you just did a really good job of providing evidence for things that you needed to improve on. And then another thing that stood out to me was how you talked about in your, let's see, your writing from 2019, which I think you said was for pharmacy school. Um, you didn't have a lot of space or words that you could use to get your point across. So you're talking about simple and brief words can contain enough information to deliver thoughts and ideas, as long as the main ideas are rational and well explained. And that's so true, and I can relate to that because for my paper that I had to write for my acceptance into my program, I had a very limited amount of space as well to answer really big questions that definitely could have used a lot more characters. Um, I also thought it was really interesting that you have been keeping diaries, and I'm sure that has really helped you improve your writing throughout the years. It's kind of like how they suggest reading a lot of books, because that can help you with your word choice and learning new words and really just help you as a writer overall. And so I'm sure keeping and reading those diary entries has really helped you. I thought it was sweet when you talked about that the feeling is magical when you reflect on those life experiences and how you like to use those life experiences or you like to use those life experiences in your writing, and that's a really powerful tool if you can use it correctly. So overall, I think you did a really good job on this essay. You really hit the goal that professor had in mind for this essay. And if I had any suggestions on what to change, it would just be to read through it and read through it really carefully and make sure that your grammar and your sentence structure is correct. But other than that, you did a great job.